I have 12:15. So, good noontime and welcome to Rotary. Thanks so much for being here with us today. We have a wonderful program scheduled just for you. But before any of that, Jan, would you be so kind as to bring us to order today, please?
Of course. Gracious Lord, we give you thanks for this day. We give you thanks for the end of this Rotary year. And we give you thanks for the opportunity of a new year and moving forward. Lord, guide us in all that we do and give us a vision for service in our community through Rotary and every place else that we go. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Man,
Amen. Thank you, Jan. And Renee, would you be so kind as to lead us in pledge today?
Yes, sir, I sure will. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks so much. And Pep, are you still with us?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to lead us in song today?
Sure. Rotary, that spells Rotary. Rotary, known on land and sea, from north to south, from east to west. One profits much who serves the best. Rotary, that spells Rotary. Woo.
Thank you so much, Pep. I'm glad we're recording these. Thanks so much for that. Let's see here. We have a couple visiting Rotarians. They're the ones in blue in the corner, and we will get to them in just 1 minute. Let's see, I think that's all the visiting Rotarians. We have a guest with us, and that is Ralph Leal. He has been proposed for membership by Crystal and approved by the board. He's been read twice and just needs his new member orientation. And so we're so glad that you are here with us today, Ralph. And let's see, I think, oh, and good morning, Lucy, and welcome.
Good morning.
That's everybody. So good to see you. We do have a birthday yesterday. Steve Bain turns 32 yesterday. And so if you don't get to see Steve today, find him in Club Runner and wish him a happy birthday. I think he likes vanilla ice cream, and he would certainly appreciate a phone call. So find Steve and tell him happy birthday. And we have a wedding anniversary tomorrow. Don't worry, Renee, we're going to call Albert to remind him, but they have a wedding anniversary tomorrow. And so go to Club Runner, find Renee's phone number, and wish her a happy anniversary tomorrow after Albert does. So congratulations on that. Do we have any happy dollar announcements today?
It's not an announcement, but it's just to tell everybody thanks for their support for the Diva pageant. It went on. Woo! And thank you. And a special thanks to my judge, Jay Dean, did a marvelous job. So the announcement is that thank God it's over and it's behind us and it was good. But thank you for your prayers. Okay.
That's wonderful, Pep. Thanks so much. And we are very glad that it was a success.
Yes.
If there were any more happy dollar announcements, feel free to throw those into the chat during the show. We would all love to share in your good fortune. We do have a few things upcoming for the 4th of July weekend. On Saturday the 3rd in the morning is our parade downtown. And remember, it's not just for the 4th of July Independence Day, it is also the birthday of the Navy base, NAS Kingsville. It is also the birthday of Kingsville itself, July 4, 1904. So several happy birthday cakes for the 4th of July. So parade on Saturday the 3rd. On the next day, Sunday in the afternoon, 3 p.m., is the final Kingsville Symphony Orchestra of this current symphony season. We are a banner sponsor for the KSO, and so if you would like to attend and would like tickets, simply email me and I will be sure to put your name on the list. There will be no tickets sold day of event. All are pre-sale, and if you would like to use our Rotary tickets, then simply email me with your guest name and we will put you on the list and Belinda Hughes will check you in. After that, from 5 to 10 p.m. are the concerts downtown, of which we are also a sponsor, and that is for the Villarreal Foundation in town to support local students going to A&M Kingsville, and those are free concerts Sunday the 4th. Lots more information on those can be found from the Kingsville Visitor Center website and Facebook pages. And if you have any questions, feel free to call our contact, Janine Reyes. And do we know who this is?
That's a guest Rotarian, Justin.
Well, fantastic. Then we'll wait for that announcement here shortly. And one more. Oh, there she. Hello, Thea. Good morning and welcome.
Hi. Oops, sorry, I'm on my phone. So sorry, I just came in.
No problem. Welcome to the Rotary Club of Kingsville. Are you in a position to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, so first and foremost, I'm sorry I'm late. I work nights, so I don't know if y'all can see me, but okay.
We can
So
see you,
yes, I work nights.
Justin, let me
Yeah,
introduce
okay.
Thea Escalante.
Yeah.
Thea is a Rotarian. She's in the States for the next probably about last 2 months and probably for another month or two. And she comes to us from the Philippines, and she is a member of the First Baptist Church of Kingsville. And some of our folks, Dawn and Crystal and Danny, and probably Renee, I think, got to meet Thea at our while we were selling paletas at the Loteria festival. And so it was a pleasure to meet her and begged her to join us. And so here she is today.
Well, thank you for that introduction, Jadine. And now we know that your Thai is better than your Spanish. So thank you for the introduction and welcome, Keenan. Good to see you, sir. Welcome back. And
I'm to see you guys. How you doing?
Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. And next week, July 6th, is our in-person installation in the sub. And so we have more information coming on that, but remember to be on the lookout at 1 p.m. today for that second round of sign-up sheets with all the details for our in-person installation next Tuesday. And we have a new temporary meeting location. That'll be the KC Hall, Knights of Columbus Hall on General Cavazos. That is the South Hall. We will begin on July 13. That is the second Tuesday of the new Rotary year. And Crystal and or Danny, would y'all like to tell us more about our new adventure, please?
Sure, I don't mind mentioning a few words. So we will be meeting in person every Tuesday starting on July 13th. And as Justin just said, for the next temporary couple of months, at least, we'll be at the KC Hall on General Cavazos. The KCs will be cooking for us each week. And we're pretty excited to have a place to call home again, get everyone in person. So please reach out to your fellow Rotarian and let them know starting Tuesday, July 13th at noon, we'll be at that KC Hall to meet in person every single week. We really want to see some of our smiling faces that we've missed over the last year.
Thank you, Crystal. Danny, anything to add, sir?
What Commissioner Rossi is the contact person I've been visiting with, and Crystal has, and he assures us that the food will be good and it'll be a variety of food. It won't be the same thing over and over again. They're excited about doing it for us.
Well, we certainly do look forward to that. And thank you so much, Danny, for bringing that to our attention. And we hope that this will be a long-term happy home for the two of us, mutualistically moving forward every single week. So thank you, Danny, and thank you, Crystal. And now, without further ado, on to our featured presentation and our fellow Rotarian guests. We have Rotary Coordinator Debbie High, past district governor as well, and in addition to lots of other hats, along with current president-elect, almost president of the Rotary Club of Southside, Corpus Christi, and District 5930 Visioning Chair, and lots of other things, Dr. Zehra Surani, and they are here to talk to us about visioning. You don't know where you're going unless you have a goal. And so, Madam Debbie High and Madam Zehra Surani, I turn it over to y'all to tell us more about the visioning process and what it means for our Rotary clubs.
Well, thank you, Justin, and we are happy to be here today. We're always at home in Kingsville, and many times I had an opportunity to visit you in person, so certainly enjoyed that even before I was a governor. Zara wanted me to start, sometimes we call her Dr. Z, wanted me to start with just telling you a little bit about how we got here to where we're going to be piloting the vision facilitation within our district that we're really excited about. So at least over 6 years ago now, when I was in governor's school, because they do have to send you to school to learn how to be a governor. There's always training, and just as there is to be a president, there's a long process to be a governor. One of the sessions that my husband and I saw was not only our Rotary Leadership Institute that we now have in our district, but there was the Vision Facilitation Council had come in and done a presentation on this thing called visioning. And we've heard of strategic planning and having a plan, having a roadmap, having a multi-year plan, all sorts of different words we hear about. But the thing that really got our interest is talking to districts that had brought this in for their clubs, bringing it to a club level and facilitating this process so that you can go through as a club to learn about how to come up with your plan of what you envision your club to be in 3 years and how you get there. And so we really liked it because it comes with a curriculum, comes with a training module to train the facilitators that will be facilitating this. And so that's kind of how we got there, is over this journey. The good news is we found Mary McQueen and Zara. Some of you know Elsa Hagen, Andy Hagen's wife. She's a member of the Brownsville Sunrise Club. And Faye Kreider, she's also Rotarian and was our first lady when Ellison served. So we have vision facilitation experts, as I call them, who know about that roadmap and how to get there. And now we're excited that we're bringing this actually more organized and formal program into the district so we can offer it to more clubs. So Zara's going to go over the process of kind of the what it is and how we're going to use it. And we were excited because Justin was right there tied with one of the first hand raisers that it was something that he was interested in sharing with your club. So we are happy to be here today to share the vision for the future that we are offering for the clubs in this district. Zara, take it away. And you're gonna have to unmute yourself. I always wanted to say those words to her because usually she's telling that to me.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Justin. And thank you, the Rotary clubs of Kingsville. Because I remember whenever I say Kingsville, Justin says, no, we are the Rotary Club of Kingsville. So Thank you so much for giving this opportunity. And as Debbie said, that this was work under construction or under progress for the last 6 years. And we are lucky to be selected. Our district is lucky to be selected as the first to implement virtually the International Vision Facilitation Council program of visioning. And your club is one of the first pilot clubs to be part of this visioning program. So what our goal is to focus on the 4 clubs this Rotary year. We can again go more, but we are going to minimum focus on 4 clubs so we can give the 100% attention to those clubs. And for this, it's a process. So visioning, I know every year the committee sits down, or before even the new installation, before the installation, the president and the committee sits down to see how the next year is going to be. What are the projects you're going to consider? How much funds you're going to raise? So you put your goals and budget together. Again, this is like in a manner that way, but this involves everybody. Your new Rotarian, your current, your seasoned, your tenured, your leadership, everybody is a part of this plan. And this way you are making a plan, not just for 1 year, but for the 3 consecutive years and beyond. So it gives like a little roadmap. Okay, you are here now, where you wanna be. So it takes you into the future, where you see yourself 3 years from now or 5 years from now. So this is what the visioning program is going to be about. Paul Harris said that Rotary is not an organization for retrospection. It is one whose worth and purpose lie in the future activity rather than the past performance. So exactly, visioning is to look into where you want to be. Again, what does the vision provide? Vision provides goals, success, future, growth, creativity, innovation. So it encompasses all of that during the process. When you look at a vibrant club, I know everybody wants to be that vibrant club. So what is a vibrant club? It is the one that attracts and increases membership, implements successful service projects, supports the Rotary Foundation, develop leaders in the club and beyond, and create the 4 C's: continuity, consistency, consensus, and communication. So again, during the visioning program, we are going to be focusing on those 4 C as well. What is a club vision? So everybody wants to be a vibrant club, but how do we get to that? So that is what the club vision provides. So the visioning is an engagement and retention tool that defines a shared commitment, provides a long-term direction, creates a framework to establish goals and objectives, and optimize the use of resources. And why does we need a plan? Like, why do you say, oh, we are doing great? Because I was looking at the club's history, and your club is doing very well with the service project, with the foundation giving, the membership. But again, there is always, you are here now, where you want to be 3 years from now. So that's why you need a plan. And since we have a precedent that changes every year, and that is from the top level, from RI to the club level. Every year we have precedent changes, right? So that's the visioning provides that little consistency. It provides a multi-year coordinated plan. And again, provide the 4 C's that I just talked about. And what are the benefits? Again, it develops a first step in a long-range plan. It defines your club better. It focuses the club to core values, creates new energy and synergy, and serves as a promotion tool to attract new members. So in a way, visioning process provides an identity to the club, because during the process, as I will go and share with you in the next few slides, that you members will know that what are your strengths? What is your brand in your community? And then we focus on that, how to brand yourself, and that is how you attract the new members. It's a thoughtful conversation with your club members about the shared vision based on the club reality. Again, we want to make sure that we are realistic. Again, if you go to the club, what is your member number you want? Oh, we want 100. Is that a reality? Maybe we want 60, 65, 50. So we also come up with the realistic number that you want your club to grow to. So again, when we do visioning, we focus on the realistic reality. What is working for you and what is not, and how do you get where you want to be? It begins by listening to your club members. As we all know that listening is one of the critical component of making the club work, or the visioning, or the strategic planning, or multi-year plan, whatever you call it. You need to listen to your members. And again, visioning is not something that you just sit down with your executive board or leadership or president to design a plan for the next 3 years. Because visioning, it starts from one person to include everybody. It's not just one person, it includes everybody. I said, the prospective Rotarian, the current or new Rotarian, the seasoned Rotarian, the leadership, it includes everybody. And again, visioning is being this program that is being facilitated and known as the International Vision Facilitation Council program is across the globe. It's been implemented in 150 districts. It's been in 18 years, more than 18 years, and have trained 2,000 plus facilitators. And you can see that it is like all over the globe. And when we do visioning, we want to make sure that we are consistent with the RI message, the RI action plan, because you don't want to be in silo doing your own visioning. We will take you from the RI vision, what their vision is, what their action plan is, and how can you cater your own club's action plan and vision with alignment with the RI. So as you say that RI is together, we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities and in ourselves. And when the RI put that vision together, they had a focus group, they had surveys, they did like a lot of different pilot projects, pilot groups in order to come up with this vision. It wasn't just RI leadership sitting in one room in somewhere in the world making this up. This was from the feedback of the people, Rotarian, community workers, non-Rotarian from around the globe. And the same goes with the action plan, that this is the current action plan that the Rotary put in together. It is to increase our impact, expand our reach, enhance participation, and increase our ability to adapt. And again, there is no like 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just 4 action plan, because we notice even though the increase our ability to adapt is on the bottom, on the 4th side, you will see, oh, that's the last one. But we all learned during the last year, during the COVID time, that we adapt ourselves to expand our reach, to enhance participation, to increase our impact. So this is the action plan that you can work it out in any way in order to make an impact. And again, this is also, we show you, we share with you, and then you make your club's action plan in accordance, in alignment with the RI. So what do we do? What exactly is visioning, okay? It's a commitment from the club, because when you agree to it, we want to make sure that your club, your leadership, your Rotarian take ownership, be part of it. Because we believe that when the decisions are made with the voices from the club members, then they take the ownership of whatever they share. So if there is a service project that the Rotarians share during the visioning, then they will feel ownership of that. So whatever decision or conclusion that comes out to be, if they're part of it, they believe that they take ownership of that as well. So the planning question is like, who are we? Where are we? Where do we want to be? How will we get there? And how will we know we have arrived? So these are the 5 key questions during the visioning. The first 2 questions, who are we? Where are we? We do it before the session. So the vision sessions are like 4 hours, and we do via virtually. And we can pick 2 days to conduct 2-hour session. So, because we know doing with the RLI that 2 hours is the maximum attention span for an adult to have them focus. So that's what we split them up, the 4-hour session into 2-hour sessions within a week. And again, I'll tell you why we do that. But the first 2 questions, who are we? Where are we? Those are provided to you before the session, maybe a month before. There is a vision facilitation questionnaire that I send it out to the person who is going to be the coordinator, and you pick your coordinator. So you pick one coordinator that I communicate with that from your club, and then I will send out all the information. So there is going to be a questionnaire that will tell us that who are we, like how long have you been in existence, how many members you have been. So a little bit more about the club. And then where are we? Okay. And then that's also going to be the part of the questionnaire. So it's a simple questionnaire, but we want all the members of the club to fill it out. So it should be like, so we can listen and hear the voices of every individual member. So the first questionnaire will be filled out by all the members. Again, it can be sent via email. You send us back. It's easy in this email format. Then the second one is where are we is also part of it. The second is a writing exercise. The writing exercise encompasses where do we want to be. So there is a questionnaire, and those writing exercise we would like to be filled out by the Rotarian that's going to be attending the visioning session. Because those will be the question we'll be going over in that 4-hour session that we do via Zoom. This way, if they have those written down, so when we do like on SurveyMonkey, we do voting and stuff like that, so they have it in front of them. So it's easier for them to let us know the answers instead of thinking about it. So they can think about those answers beforehand and then share with us during that live Zoom session. So those are the 2 documents that we provide earlier. So again, the questionnaire needs to be filled out by all the members, and the writing exercise by the one who are going to attend the session. And looking at the club numbers, I believe your club numbers ranges around 50. Is that what it is? 45, 50? 50? Okay.
That's correct.
So your current members is 50. So again, the good number of the members to attend is minimum 20, 25. We don't want to go over 30 because then it's hard to listen to everybody in the Zoom session and to pay attention and document everything. So with a club of 50, between 20 to 25 is a good number of members we want them to attend the session. And again, this is going to be leadership, new Rotarian, prospective Rotarian. So this way we can hear from everybody. So then during those exercises, we will focus on where do we want to go? How will we get there? So this is the how will we get there will be the steps that will be provided back to you. That, okay, you want to be here. How will we get there? These are the steps. These are the action plan that your club needs to do that will help you get there. And then there is a process that how will we know we have arrived? So there's a little benchmark that you can tell us that, okay, we decided on this. This is how we get there. And this is how we're going to know. So again, this is all going to be coming from your members. We are just going to be facilitating it. So this is, we give you a question, you provide us answers. We're going to provide that answers into the voting, because on SurveyMonkey, we'll put everybody's feedback. You will vote, or in the in-person session, like you do stickers on the ideas that you like. So we'll tell you how many stickers are going to be in each section, or how are you going to vote in the SurveyMonkey. So we're going to explain all that to you. So the first 2 hours that you're going to be conducting, first, we're going to get all the ideas together and then send you the link in your email or in the chat for you to vote. And the next, after 1 or 2 days, when we come back again for the next 2-hour session, we're going to share the voting data that, okay, this is the data, or this is the voting numbers that we receive. And then we'll again tell you to vote on it for the top 2 or 3 ideas that you want to implement in your club. So again, this is going to range from how many club members you want to be in the next 3 years, what are your favorite service project, and things like that. So it's going to be all put in together and you will see it in front of you. Okay, this service project was voted 10, even though that's the project you like most. But then hearing everybody, maybe there is other service project that our members give priority to. So then it gives a little visual to all the members to see, okay, this is the common consensus, or this is how we can grow. So that's what the planning question will be focusing on. Okay, again, I kind of told you most of the things that's on this slide. Again, the club leadership must agree to the process and attend the visioning event. You need to appoint a club coordinator and the club impact leader. Usually in the visioning program, the club usually have one person taking the job of the club coordinator and a club impact leader. What's the difference between those? Initially, we just need a club coordinator so that can coordinate with the district visioning committee, so they can send out whatever needs to be forwarded to the club members, like the questionnaire or the writing exercise, or when it's going to be conducted at, what time, what days are good for our members. So that will be the club coordinator, because they know their club members best and their schedule, so they can coordinate with the district team, letting them know what works best for them, what is a good week, what is a good month and time, and then forward those documents to the club members and make sure they receive it back and forward it to us. So it's more like a coordination kind of a thing that the person will do. So you need to appoint a club coordinator to take upon that responsibility. The club impact leader is the one that's after the visioning program is done, then that person is going to make sure that whatever the action plan that the committee decide on or the club members decided on, are we implementing that, or they're put on the back burner? So, sometimes everybody's excited in the first couple of weeks, but then afterwards it died down. So the club impact leader role is to make sure he motivates the members of the club and make sure they're onto the action plan, and the things they agreed on are being implemented. And then we just check back with that person maybe after 4 or 6 weeks to see how they're doing. And if there's any other support from the district they need. And that's how the club impact role leader works. So again, sometimes it can be the same person, or sometimes you can have 2 persons, one doing the coordination and one being the impact leader. The club impact leader communicates with the district visioning chair. All members fill out the Rotary visioning questionnaire. A mix of members attend the event. The visioning event takes 4 hours, and we break it into 2-hour sessions virtually. Club members who attend the club visioning event must complete the visioning writing, exercise, or experience. On Zoom, the club liaison coordinates communication with the club about the event and prepares the membership for participation on a virtual venue. So again, the Zoom link will be provided by the district. The SurveyMonkey, everything will be provided by the district. All your club needs to do is let us know what day, what time, and we'll send you the link. And this is one of the, like one of the forms you will see. We call it the master plan. Where do we want to be? So some of the goals or the things we'll be doing during the exercise and afterwards, is this how you put your ideas and goals? So this is more like an action plan, like goals for the year. Then you will designate a person, and this is going to all happen during that 4-hour session. We'll tell you what are the goals that your club have decided from the feedback received from the SurveyMonkey. We pull it up, and then you will decide who will lead it or who will volunteer, or maybe sometimes it's voluntold, that. So the club decides what is the best way to achieve that goal. And this is just one of the forms that we work with. And this is the action plan, the detailed action plan that you put out. Okay, this is the goal. What has to happen? Who is going to lead it? Who else will help? What are the resources you need? Start date or tentative date, end date. So this is kind of a thing that will provide you, so you can put into the visual form for the club members. So when we do this visioning exercises, so what the other clubs have gained. So they have noticed stabilized or increased membership. It created a fresh energy in the club. It allowed members to easily step into leadership role with the plan in place that the whole membership agreed on. So again, this helped the incoming leadership, incoming president, since the plan has been made, the goals have been assigned. So it's easier for the new leadership to transition, from this year to next year. It is used as a promotion tool. It attracts new members and it engages current members more consistently. The outcome, it helps club identify and what this stands for in the community. It helped club target membership size in the 3 years. It provides identification of the club's priorities. And it's a process to determine how to get from the vision to achieving the ideas generated. Because I know sometimes during our meeting, there are a lot of ideas that people share, but then sometimes it just like, it stays in the concept form or it stays in the idea form. How to bring that into that, when the rubber meets the road kind of a concept, how do you make that happen? So that's what it does. And how do we get started? Well, you've already started because your president, Justin, contacted us and wanted your club to participate. So that's we are here at, but we are also training the facilitators from the district, because for the visioning, we need around 3 to 4 facilitators to conduct the session with the clubs. So we are recruiting and training the facilitators for the district. So if anybody is interested in becoming a facilitator for the district, please let us know or email us and we'll provide you the training and the resources you need to conduct that session with the other clubs. Again, Simon Sinek said, when people are financially invested, they want to return. When people are emotionally invested, they want to contribute. And this is what exactly as a Rotarian we do. We try to invest a Rotarian emotionally because we know that they want to be part of it. They will be contributing financially, time and resource, no matter what, they'll be there because we are the people of action. Again, the vision is just ahead and any questions. So I'll open it up and I'll stop sharing. So any questions, anybody, please feel free to ask us.
So since we have taken that first step in reaching out to the district and the visioning team, what is our next step? Is that to set a date and to get information to the members? What do we need to do next to move forward with this process?
Okay, so let me tell you where we are from the district point of view. So we are in a process of training our facilitators and we need a great tech support. And thank you, Justin, for being the district tech support for the visioning, because again, we do all this SurveyMonkey and all those are technical component. And when we do, we need a good scribe because when we do visioning during the Zoom session, members, talk out loud. So we want to make sure we capture everything. So we need a great scribe and we need a tech support to capture all the SurveyMonkey data. So we are in a training process right now and we're training our facilitators and the content. So probably we are going to start implementing, I believe, at the later part of August. So, and for that, but right now what we can do is you can appoint a coordinator and an impact leader, maybe the same person or different person, and then you can forward us their information. So I can provide them with the writing exercise and the questionnaire. So you can send those out to your members because again, they can write it down, they can have it. So this way they know what questions they'll be asked or discussed and what answers they need to be prepared with. So we can provide those 2 documents to you or the coordinator so they can share with the club members and let us know in the later part of August or in September when we are able to implement this 4-hour session, what days worked for you and what timing. So then we can put on the schedule and put it on send in the Zoom links as well.
Fantastic. And Jay Dean nope, he's doing something else. And so thank you, Zehra, and thank you, Debbie, for all of that information. We know that it will be positive, and we know that it will also be work. But if we want to thrive in the new world and be relevant to our community and to our members, we know that this is the next logical step for us to take. And so we appreciate you leading us down this path. So thank you so much for being here with us today. We do have a few more things on the agenda upcoming. In approximately 1 day, 11 hours, and 4.5 minutes, we begin our new Rotary year, and we know that Crystal Emery, our future president, is super excited about that. Next Monday is our regularly scheduled first Monday of the month Board of Directors meeting. For the first time in forever, we will be in person for that Board of Directors meeting, and that will be at Old Girls, Monday, 11:30 a.m. Next day, Tuesday, we will be dark at noon, because that afternoon, 5:45 p.m. is our in-person installation in the sub. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you there. 1 p.m. today, you will get an email invite to that. Please do bring your family and friends. And Ralph, I got your email. And yes, 100% your spouses and or partners and or husbands and wives and all that are absolutely invited. We are a family affair. So thank you for that question, Ralph. And does anybody else have anything for the good of Rotary today? J. Dean, sir.
Just wanted to thank Rotarian Thea for joining us today. It was a pleasure to have her, and hope to see more of you. Thanks.
Thank you,
And
Thea,
Justin,
for
thank
joining
you for
in.
everything, and it was a good meeting, good last meeting.
Yes, thank you, J. Dean, for that. That is correct. Unless something happens, this is my last meeting over which I will be presiding. And so it has been my honor. And now it is time to go to our weekly Paul Harris drawing winners. And for that, we go to the leaderboard. Drum roll, please. Not a lot of competition this week, but that's okie dokie, because every week is a new opportunity to make a connection with your fellow Rotarian and future best friend. And remember, to do that, simply go to the Club Runner application on your computer or the Club Runner app on your phone, throw a dart at the wall, find a number, and make a friend. So remember, Club Runner to find a friend and phone number. And now, will you please join me in the four-way test of the things we think, say, and do? Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned? We stand adjourned. Thanks so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you, members. Thank you, guests. Zehra Surani and Debbie High. And as Debbie likes to say, we're ending on a high note.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for being here with us today.
Good to see you all.
And we'll see y'all next year.
Adios.